Hello, students. Today I am going to discuss linear differential equations of second order with constant coefficient and their solutions. At first, what is the meaning of linear differential equation of second order with constant coefficient? Introduction. The general form of linear differential equation of second order. The general form of linear differential equation of second order is given by d2y dx2 d2y dx2 plus p dy dx plus qy equals to r, where p and q are constant, where p and q are constants, and r is a function of x, and r is a function of x, or it may be constant. This type of differential equation is known as linear differential equation of second order with constant coefficients. Now, we discuss a new term, differential operators. Differential operators. The symbol D stands for operator of differentiation. Okay, the symbol D stands for operation of differential or operator of differential. Operator of differential. That is, we can define dy. If I write dy, then this dy equals to dy dx d2y. Suppose I write d2y, then d2y stands for d2y dx2 and so on. Okay, 1 upon d. Suppose 1 upon d is written somewhere. Okay, it stands for operator of integration. Stands for operator of integration. Similarly, suppose I write 1 upon d square. It stands for operator of integration twice. Stands for operator of integration twice. Now we can write the differential equation. And one more thing. Note down this one as well. And d inverse of fx equals to f of x. Now, a second order differential equation d2y dx2 plus p dy dx plus qy equals to r. Suppose we have a differential equation like this. It can be written in operator form like this. Can be written in operator form. We can write this equation like this. d2y plus p dy plus qy equals to r, or in a simple manner we write it d square plus pd plus qy y equals to r. Now, whenever we have a differential equation of second order, and if we are going to solve it, the solution is known as complete solution. The solution is known as complete solution, and complete solution stands for complementary function, complementary function plus particular integral, plus particular integral. Now, I will discuss with you what is the meaning of complementary function and what is the meaning of particular integral. We take an example of linear differential equation of first order. I am taking an example of linear differential equation of first order. Let dy dx, let dy dx plus py equals to q is a linear differential equation of first order. Say it is equation number 1. We all know solution of linear differential equation of first order. Uh, Whenever we are going to solve such type of equations, at first we find particular integral, and the solution is integrating factor y equals to y into integrating factor equals to q into integrating factor dx plus c, where integrating factor equals to e to the power integration p dx. Okay, suppose if we put the value of integrating factor in the solution, it will be like this: y into e to the power integration p dx equals to integration q into e to the power integration p dx plus c, or we simplify it. If we send this e to the power p dx in right hand side, what will happen? It will become y equals to c e to the power minus p dx plus e to the power minus integration p dx integral q into e to the power integral p dx plus c. And we can call it, sorry, c is already here. Okay, no need to write c here, dx. And we can call it y equals to cu plus v, where, say it is equation number 2, where u equals to, if we see it, we just replace this term with u and this term with v. We can note it where u equals to e to the power minus integration p dx and v equals to e to the power minus integration p dx integral of q into e to the power integration p dx. Okay, now take one. This take u. We just write differentiating u with respect to x. If we differentiate u with respect to x, we can also differentiate it. We get du dx equals to minus, if we differentiate it, e to the power x is e to the power x, and if we have to differentiate this p dx, it will become p. Therefore, it will become e to the power minus integral p dx. Okay, and if we see carefully, this term is, if we see carefully, this term is nothing but this term is u itself. Therefore, we can write it minus p into u. Is this clear? Therefore, the f of differential equation can be written as du dx plus pu equals to 0. Or if we substitute the value of, we can write it uh, like this, d cu upon dx plus p cu equals to 0, which shows that, which shows that y equals to cu, y equals to cu is solution of dy dx plus py equals to 0. Shows that y equals to cu is solution of dy dx plus py equals to 0. Once again, we can see it. Okay, what I did, I just take this u equals to e to the power minus p dx and differentiate this u with respect to x. If I differentiate it with respect to x, I get du dx equals to minus p e to the power minus p dx. This is itself u, therefore I just replace this term with u, it is minus pu. Or if we substitute this right hand side in left hand side, we get du dx plus pu equals to 0, and we can uh, write it dcu dx plus pcu equals to 0, which shows that y equals to cu is solution of dy dx plus py equals to 0. It means a differential equation, a linear differential equation where right hand side is equals to 0, whose right hand side is equals to 0. Okay, now take the second term v. What will happen? Let us check. Now take v, take v equals to, v equals to v equals to e to the power minus integration p dx into q into e to the power integration p dx. Okay, this is our v. Once again, differentiate this v with respect to x. Differentiate v with respect to x, we get. Let us check. If we differentiate this v with respect to x, what we get? We get dv dx equals to, now we can apply product rule. Okay, say this is first function, this is second function, and if we integrate it, it will become, it's a simple integration, minus p e to the power minus integration p dx into integral of q into e to the power integration p dx plus e to the power minus p dx plus e to the power minus p dx and q into e to the power integration p dx. Okay, you can also integrate it. It's very simple. Just apply product rule. It is equals to like this. Now, if we see what is our v, if we see this v is e to the power minus p dx in integration of q into e to the power p dx. Therefore, we just replace this term with v. If we replace this term with v, and if we see it carefully, e to the power minus p dx, e to the power p dx will be cancelled out. We just get what we get. I'm going to write it. What we get? We get dv dx plus pv equals to q. dv dx plus pv equals to q, which shows that, which shows that y equals to v is the solution of, is the solution of dy dx plus py equals to q. Now you see carefully, y equals to cu. This y equals to cu is the solution of dy dx plus py equals to 0, and this v is solution of dy dx plus py equals to q. Now solution of differential equation 1 and 2, just note down, solution of differential equation 1 and 2 consisting of two parts, 1 and 2, consisting of two parts. Okay, consisting of two parts, and these two parts are Cu, that is Cu and V. If we see it carefully, see it here, okay? This is Cu plus V. I wrote it here. Y equals to Cu plus V. Where Cu is the solution of differential equation, where Cu is the solution of differential equation whose RHS is 0, whose RHS is 0. You can see it here. We've already discussed that this is solution of Cu is solution of differential equation whose RHS is 0. Okay. What about V? We discuss this later on. Okay. At first, this Cu is known as complementary function. Complementary function. Okay. So what is the meaning of complementary function? Complementary function is the solution of differential equation where we put RHS equals to 0. Is this clear? We can see it that y equals to Cu is solution of dy dx plus py equals to 0, and this part is known as complementary function. Now, what about second part? Second part is second part of 2 is equation 2 is V, and it is free from arbitrary constant. It is free from arbitrary constant. Here we have C as working as an arbitrary constant. Okay, this part V is free from arbitrary constant. If you see this part, this is V is free from arbitrary constant. There is no arbitrary constant in it. Therefore, this particular part is known as particular integral, and is known as particular integral. In short, we call it PI. Complementary function is known as CF. We call it, in short, we call it CF, and in short, we call it PI. Therefore, complete solution of a differential equation, complete solution of a differential equation is given by CF plus PI, where CF is the solution of differential equation whenever right hand side is equals to 0. Okay, if we see the case, whenever we have a differential equation where right hand side is 0, in that differential equation we always get complementary function. There will be no PI. We find PI whenever there is some right hand side in a differential equation. Okay, in next lecture I will discuss methods for finding complementary functions. Okay, जो नेक्स्ट लेक्चर आपका आएगा उसमें बात करेंगे कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री फंक्शंस को हम लोग कैसे पता कर सकते हैं.